Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good evening wherever you're watching this video from. My name is Blessing and I'm a mommy vlogger based here in Malaysia. On today's video, I want us to make my hair. I want to make braids. I made my daughter hair already. I'll be posting that video, so if you've seen that video to see where the style came from. I make her hair and I like the way the hair looks on her, and I want to make mine too, to be able to have a feel of something different, something not really maturity, but something you can play around. If you have a spare attachment just like I do, you can always do this style. I have a spare attachment, so I wanted to do this style to really make use of it instead of doing something really large, something very heavy. Just something simple, something really light but cute at the same time. So please guys, stay tuned and let's get into this video. Hi guys, so I'd like us to part the hair. I'll be parting it into four, and three bigger ones and two smaller ones, which is in total 5 parting, and I'm making it 3 and 3, which is 6, and 2 smaller braids, which is the 2 smaller ones that will be parting. So I'm looking at the mirror here, just in case you're wondering why am I looking this way. There is a mirror in this room. This is my spare room, so this is the only place I can litter attachments in. And even if I didn't take care of it tonight because it's already late already, I can do it tomorrow morning while I woke up. Because if I do it in the sitting room and I'm tired, I want to go to sleep, it will look very rough by the time you wake up in the morning. But here within this space, I can still litter attachments and choose to clean it up in the morning. So let's get started. I'm going to divide the hair first from the middle. I'm going to divide it from the middle backwards. I'm going to divide it from the middle, and believe me, before you can make your own hair, you have to already know how to make other people's hair. It's the bitter truth. You cannot just learn to make hair and you will be making your own hair. It's impossible. You have to learn how to make others' hair, maybe your children, maybe your relation, maybe your mother, maybe your sister. Then you not transit into you not transit into making your own hair. So it takes time. Yeah, it does take time. So nobody should tell you that you can just start making hair without knowing how to make other people's hair. It's not possible. It can be possible for you, but you know, it's a bit not as it seems. As you can see, I'm trying to part the hair into 5 pieces, and I will always also bring back the one at the back to the front because I want to make it 2 big braids. So for me to be able to get a tight braids that will not lose like a week or 3 days, I have to first part the 2 braids in front. After those 2 smaller ones, I have to part 2 bigger ones and 1 bigger one at the back. After securing the knots very well, like you see me do now, to an extent I'm satisfied with, I will then lose the one behind. Yes, I have to lose the one behind and bring it back, as in add it to the 2 at the front, so that they can be 2 big knots. Because what I'm trying to get is what Nigerians call packing gel, or you say but as you see, I'm trying to secure the knot here. I'm trying to later bring that one behind back to the front side so that I can get my desired result. I wanted to make it 5 initially, but I noticed my attachments will not be enough to make 3, 3, 3, and 2. So I then decided to make it a packing gel so that I can just use my ponytail half row on the 2, because I have 2 ponytail half row. It's not up to 3. So since it's not up to 3, I can't make use of just 2 and leave the one behind. So I will later lose the one behind and bring it to the front side. So if you're watching, you would really understand what I'm trying to say. in this video. Just like I said earlier, we'll finally part it into two. Finally, I took the one behind, as you can see, to the two behind to make it tighter, because if I just part it straight and pack it, I might not be able to get a very tight knot that I want. So as you can see, I would be plating these two in front with attachment first, before then I would then use another attachment to hold the behind, to roll it into a knot also, but not really slide the one behind. I will be using gel, but if you continue watching, you will see where I end up using gel and how it went. So as you can see, I'm parting out one, I'm keeping one section. I'll be working with one section first. I'll be placing that section with attachments. This attachment, I'll be splitting it into two, and after splitting it into two, I'll be using it to make one portion of the hair, then take another quantity just like you saw now. I'll be using it for the other parts of the other remaining knots of the hair that I kept aside. Then after that, I'll be using another attachment to weave behind the two big knots behind. So just keep on watching, you will understand what I'm trying to explain in this video. I'm just trying to do a voiceover so you can understand what I'm trying to do, because earlier I explained that I'm going to make a 5 pattern, but I didn't much explain or further explain what I will be doing. That's why I'm making this voiceover, so you can understand that I will later bring back one of the knots to the two knots and work with 4 in total, which is 2 big ones and 2 smaller ones. So right now I'm braiding one part of the hair. If you really don't know how to braid, you can Google it online. There are a lot of braiding videos you can learn from how to braid. This style is very simple. Just part it into 4 like you see me do. Braid down these two here. As you can see, I'm trying to knot it down, trying to braid it downwards, not fully down, but to an extent that will be coiling the remaining part of the hair. So that's what you see me do here. I'm just braiding and braiding up until I get my desired length. Then I'll move over to the next one. After then, you see the next step. So keep on watching. Please guys, if you are watching up until this point, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. You keep braiding. Believe me, if you don't know how to braid before, you might find it difficult doing this. But if you already know how to braid someone else's hair, it might be easy for you. I'm trying to look at the mirror. Okay, we'll stop here. I think we'll stop somewhere here. Then we'll make this other part coils. But I'll show you guys how to achieve that later. Then you take another piece, you split it, and you do the same thing, divide it into 2, cross the smaller part above, just cross it like this too. You lose the knot. So please guys, if you see me looking this other direction, it's because I have a mirror there. There is no way I can be able to see what I'm braiding without a mirror. So you should always have a mirror around when you're trying to make your own hair. It's very necessary, because just the camera will not do justice to whatever you're doing. You need something to help you see what you're doing, and if you're not doing it right, you can easily lose it, repeat it again, As you can see here, I'm trying to focus on the mirror first to see what I'm trying to braid out. Please bear with me. It's not really easy sometimes when you're filming and making your hair at the same time. It's quite difficult because the camera is in another direction while your mirror will be in another direction. And as you can see, I'm trying to perfect what I want, trying to make it stay in the position that I want to keep it. Just like I'm braiding it the same as length. Then after that length, we'll be using thread. If you have thread at home, you should use thread, but because I do not have thread, I will not be using thread. Not that I couldn't find my thread at the time that I was filming this video. So what I could find that time was a wool, as in wool, which is wool you used to make your hair. So yarn, sorry to say yarn, I was trying to look for the word yarn. Then you can use yarn to make it. I'll be using this other attachment you see me pick now for the back hair. I'll be using it to braid the back, not so neat or so tight, but enough for me to have a knot to round around so that I can clip in my afro ponytail on it. So I'm trying to secure the hair so that it will not just scatter all over the place to an extent. So just keep on watching. You see what I'm trying to achieve. You can be able to hold the hair. Try to braid it all through. It might not be the neatest, but we need it braided at all so that we can be able to fold it. After you braid to an extent, you roll it like this. You come again, you try to twist and repeat the same thing. Try to twist and repeat the same thing. Try to keep twisting and repeating the same thing. Keep twisting or repeating the same thing until you get something that looks like this. So you do the same thing here. As you can see, I'm trying to repeat the same method at the other side. Cut same quantity of hair attachment, cross it over like you see me do, repeat the same thing. Just like I said earlier, the goal is not to give it a neat look behind. No, the goal is to make sure I'm able to secure the knot, secure it so that my hair just don't fly all over the place, because without that I can't be able to have that afro sit on it in a very clean way. If not, my hair will just be all over the place. So I'm trying to do the same thing here, trying to secure the knot like I did with the previous one. I won't braid it all through, but to an extent like I did before. So after braiding it, I will also secure it to that same extent. Then afterwards, you see the next result. So just guys, keep on watching. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe. Please do not forget to like. I'm trying to carry you guys along with this hair I'm making, because I usually make my hair, but I never film it. This is the first time I'm actually making my hair and filming it. So please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more of hair tutorial video. If you like it, you can comment down in the comment section for me to do more hair tutorial videos. So I'll be posting more of hair tutorial video for you to see and just know what style I can do by myself without the help of anybody. So just like you see me repeating, twisting and rounding it, making it round, twisting and putting it around, twisting, putting it around, that will be the end of that part now. So then went over to the two front. We'll be using wool, like I earlier said before, to make a coily statement. Yes, we'll be coiling the front. So I wanted to use my hand without using wool, but I found out that it will not really work for me like that, because there is another way you can coil it without using wool. maybe if it was for somebody else, it would be easy, but being that it's in my head, I can't get the right angle to twist it without using anything. Maybe if I make somebody's hair again, I might put it out there for you to understand that you can actually twist it without anything. So as you can see, I have a strand of wool in my hand. I'll be putting the two pieces together, not doing it separately. No, put the two pieces together. You have a strand of wool, you have some parts that is coming down, and you keep on twisting the front side like you see me do now in this video. So just keep on twisting all the way till you get down, like really down. You can cut at the end if you do not want it so long, because like for me, I don't want it so long, so I will cut out some part of it. Just keep on watching, you see when and where I cut out of the hair, because I do not really want a long part. So that's it. Just keep on watching, guys. Keep on watching to see the style we are about to achieve with this wool. So as you can see, I'm trying to push it up. If you're trying to push it, you have to hold the one inside and you can see I'm trying to lose it for you to understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to use the one inside to push it up so that it can have that coiling statement that I want. So whether you call it coiling feel or coiling statement, I'm trying to coil it. That's what I mean. I'm trying to coil the hair. So I'll be securing it down there. That's the end of where I want. I don't want more than that. So I'm trying to hold it so that the coils can stay in place while I'm trying to secure it down. Because while I keep doing it, the coils come down. When I try to do it, the coils come down. So I'm trying to keep it in a space that I want. After this, you boil your hot water. Yes, you need hot water for this style. It is very important for you to be able to achieve the coily look that you want. Hot water have to be in place. So as you can see, I'm done with the coils, the coiling. I will go and boil my hot water. Here it is. I'm back with my hot water. So just keep on watching. I'm dipping into my hot water. Please be careful. If you're doing this style at home on your own, it's not so safe. Just be careful. Try to have towel around. Don't just play around it like it's nothing. As you can see, the flame coming out is truly and really hot in there. It's really hot. So please, guys, if you're doing this style on your own without anybody around you at the time to help you, try to be careful. So I have a hand towel with me that I'll be using to towel dry it so that I don't get burned. So I won't waste time. I have to dry it just immediately. So if you're doing it too, please do not waste time. Try to dry it just immediately. So after this hot water therapy or massage or whatever it's called, then I'll be losing the hair to bring it out, to bring out the wool. And after bringing out the wool, that is where you have your coils sitting. That is where the coils come into place, because the hot water is to help you have coils. But if you have conditioner in your house, you are doing more large, as in you are doing hair that is more than just this two piece, you can actually add conditioner into your hot water to help the coils stay more than you're seeing here. If you do not like this kind of coils, you can add conditioner into your water, because its attachment, it will help you have more grip with the coil. So that is it. I'm done with the two front hair, and I'll be going to get my gel. I didn't bring it here. I'm okay. As you can see, I have my hair gel now. I'll be rubbing it in the hair because I do not have front hair. When I gave birth to my kids, I found out that each delivery just take my hair. I don't know. I'm just suffering with hair loss at this point, so I'll be using black gel. It's the best at this point. It's the best to use if you are using other Ego styling gel, other styling gels, it's okay. But for those who do not have hair at the front of their head, believe me, using black gel is absolutely the best. It helps you, as in it helps with this with the coverage of your front hair that you do not have. It helps you believe you have front hair while you do not really have it. But anyways, we'll be using it as a Nigerian right from time while we were little, so we just keep using it up until the other styling gel came into place. Okay, here now I'll be using the Afro ponytail. As you can see, that is why I need to secure those ponytail earlier. As you can see, I just need to wrap it around, put it in. I'm not clipping it because I find out that whenever I clip the clip inside that ponytail into my hair, it's so tight that I feel very uncomfortable. So I'm just putting it, as in wearing it on top of it, just wrapping it around only. By wrapping it around, it also gives me a very tight knot. Yes, a tight knot that can last me for a week. After a week, I can lose it and tighten it again because it's already tight enough. I just need the ponytail to just sit there and not really tighten up my hair or give me wounds or anything. So as you can see, I'm finally or almost done with it. I'm trying to just pull out those hair that are sitting. It looks really dry because I've not worn it for a very long time. I've not used it for like a long time. I can't remember, but I just know a very long time, more than 5 months I have not used it. So after this video, maybe I'll be going out of the camera to rub it oil. So I'm just showing you a close range of what I achieve, what the results looks like. So this is the final result. If you watch up until the end of, as in if you watch up on this point, please guys, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down the comment section, what did you guys think? Did I do good with this, or is there something I'm missing? If there is a part I'm missing, please try to drop it down in the comment section. In another place where I tried to accessorize this hair, but not in this video. Yes, I did accessorize it to give it good feel, good look, not just casual, but outside the camera. I didn't have the clip of those parts, so I would have put it here. That was, I think, a day after, because I was making this video at night because I wanted to go to an event in the morning. So please guys, please, if you watch up onto this video, I was just feeling myself in this place. I was really feeling myself. Thanks guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye.